two distinct parts. When somebody gets involved in an accident and an attorney signs up, there's two phases that we normally go through. The first part is getting the client taken care of. They've just been involved in an accident. They're worried about medical bills. They're worried about going to even seek medical treatment. And they're worried about their car. They're worried about going to work. That's where an attorney can really help. We can help get them to some medical providers that will treat them. And we can also help them get a rental car. We can also help them get the claim established. Once all that's happened, then there's pretty much the client is just responsible for getting their own medical treatment, going to the doctor and making sure that they're well. Then comes the second phase. The second phase is where we actually settle out the claim and get them money. We need both parts. If they don't have the proper medical treatment, it injures them, because once the claim is settled, they can't go back and reopen the claim. So if clients settle a claim a day or two after the accident without really knowing what the severity of their injuries are, if they later find out that their injuries are a lot more severe than what they initially thought, they can't go back and reopen this claim. They're stuck. And I see that happen to many clients. I've had many clients come into my office who I thought had a very good claim. Come to find out a week later, we get a letter from the insurance company saying that the client had signed some document, that the client wasn't aware of what that document was, but that was a settlement release. The client ended up getting $500 when they had injuries that would have allowed for the claim to be worth a lot more. Second part is getting the settlement. You know, most clients don't know what the value of a claim is worth. They don't know that they're entitled to lost wages, that they're entitled to pain and suffering, that they're entitled to disfigurement, that they're entitled to a lot of injury categories and damage categories. And an insurance company is not going to tell them that they're entitled to these damages. They're going to offer them a few $100s, expecting these clients to take it, and then they're going to find out later on that their claim could have been worth a lot more if they would have just sought proper legal advice.